Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to be recreating this set right here that my client found on Instagram. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go through and push back the cuticles, and then I'm going to go in with my sanding band to go ahead and remove the shine. And I also like to go ahead and trim down the natural nail as well with my sanding band. And I have my e-file on 5 RPMs. And then next I'm going to go in with my cuticle ball bit. And this right here is just going to remove the shine closer to the cuticle area and also buff off some of the dead skin or some of the dead cuticle. And that is actually the needle bit. This is the cuticle ball bit that I use to remove the cuticle. So that other one that I use helps to reach where the sanding band, where I couldn't reach the nail. You know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I use that bit to go ahead and remove the shine closer to the cuticle area. And this one right here, I push back the cuticles a little bit more and also get rid of that dead cuticle. So we're gonna go in with our not polished C-curve square tips. So she wanted them kind of long. She said she wanted to do something a little different today. So she usually does like a shorter length. So we kept them at a medium-ish long length. So I'm just going through measuring out the nails before I glue it on. Like I said in previous videos, I like to apply my KDS nail glue directly onto the nail tip and then I place it on the nail. It's just a preference of mine. So after I cut down the nail tips to her desired length, I'll just go in and blend in that tip where the natural nail, where the nail tip meets the natural nail. I'll go ahead and use my e-file on, I think I had this one on 3 RPMs, just to kind of blend that tip some. Actually, no, this is actually on 5, because I remember these nail tips are a little bit thicker because they are a C-curve, so they're a little bit more sturdier. Now you can always go in with your hand file to do this, but I always like to save my wrist some work and utilize my e-file as much as I can for several different reasons. One, the main reason is because it helps out on my wrist, but also I have the Kiara Sky e-file and she is expensive, so I'm getting every dime that I put in her out, okay? So right now I'm just going in with the lint-free wipe. I have some Young Nails swipe on it. This also acts as a dehydrator. I'll still go in with another dehydrator because I always like to make sure that the nail is free of oils. And I'm also going to go in with Not Polish's Protein Bond. Absolutely love this primer. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. I'm actually running out of it. I need to get some more. So next right here, what I'm doing, I'm putting down some base gel. looking back at this, you really don't have to do this step for what I'm about to do next, but I just went ahead and did it just to make sure everything adhered. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the Macart gel polish. This is in the color Scarlet. It is so pretty. And I'm going to put that down at the bottom there because if you flip over your hand, it's we're doing some red bottom nails. And this will make sure that the red shows at the bottom of her nails when she flips them over. So we're going to cure that in the lamp for about 60 seconds. And I do go in with a second coat because I did want to make sure that that color was nice and opaque. So for this nail right here, I used some of my glitters that I just had around and I mixed it in with a little bit of clear acrylic, the Mia Secret clear acrylic. I actually mixed this on my live on Instagram. If y'all have not checked out my Instagram, it's at Nails by Jazz. So that's NAILZ by Jazz 7 on Instagram. You can see me mix this red glitter acrylic here. So I'm just going in with the acrylic on the nail, and it's kind of a little bit on the messy side, but it's okay. I don't think I put down a base of clear because usually before I do any glitter acrylics, I usually will put down just a thin layer of the clear acrylic just to make sure that the glitter can adhere to the nail. But I don't think that I did that on this nail right here. But as a practice for y'all, it's very good to, if you're using glitter acrylic, especially chunky glitters, to go ahead and just put down a very thin layer of clear acrylic. And come to think of it, this is the JC Beauty clear acrylic that I had used to mix the red glitter with. And I'm just going to go in and just encapsulate because, you know, when we file, we don't want to file off the glitter, and this will also make sure that the nail is nice and strong. For her ring finger, I'm going in with the, I don't remember what color this was, you guys, I'm sorry. But we're gonna do a full nude nail right here. I believe that this color right here is also JC Beauty Concepts in the color, I don't recall. I think it's JC Beauty Concepts though. Cover Blush. This one might be Cover Blush. Yes, it's definitely Cover Blush. So I'm just going in, just doing a full nude nail here. Like I said, once again, my application is a little bit sloppy, but one good thing about doing nails is that you can always fix it in filing. You might have to do a little bit of extra filing, but you know, it'll still come out cute. right, you guys. So for this finger right here, this is my very first attempt on a human being. I've practiced this on my practice hand before, but I'm going to go in and try to do a French tip. So I just placed my bead of acrylic right there close to the cuticle area, and I kind of mold it in the shape that I want it to be. And you'll see me kind of playing with it. This is not perfect. This was like I said, my first try doing it on an actual human hand. So I like the finished results. I think it was good, especially for a first try. But I'm just basically just shaping it up with my brush. And then later on, after it dries, you'll see me go up and kind of crisping up that smile line. Since it is like a V cut smile line, you'll see me go in with my hand file to do that, to make sure that it's nice and crisp. Actually going to go in with my e-file to crispen up that smile line. Like I told y'all, I try to save my wrist and get every dime out of this Kiara Sky e-file that I have here. So I use that thing for almost anything. But yeah, so I'm just going in, making sure that that line is nice and crisp. I think I have this on a speed of 8 RPMs, just so I can kind of still control my handpiece and still be able to cut through that acrylic there. I will say that there are some tools that you can purchase, like silver, and you can actually cut the soft acrylic with that. I didn't have one of those. You'll see me using one of those in an upcoming video. I actually went ahead and purchased one because I'm going to do a set here that I'm going to try that out on. So stay tuned to another video and you'll see me use that tool that I'm referring to. So right here, I'm just using that pre-mixed glitter acrylic that I did to go ahead and just make the tip in the glittery red. Just kind of pushing that up some, and we will encapsulate this as well with the JC Beauty clear acrylic. right, so now I'm gonna go in and reshape the nails using my Tammy Taylor peeling stick file. You can find this on Amazon. It is super duper. I believe that this is my favorite hand file for a couple reasons. One, I love this file because of the backing of it is nice and sturdy. It doesn't bend at all, and I feel like my shapes come out a lot crispier. It's more crisp. There we go. We'll go with that one. With this hand file here, and also I can always peel it off to whenever I have a different client, I'll just peel that one off and dispose of it. And they're not that expensive, so that's really good, and that's why I love it. And next we're going to go in with the Kiara Sky 5-in-1 drill bit. This right here is in the fine grit, and I'm just going to seal the cuticles and file over the nails, and also using the back half you'll see me kind of debulk one of the thicker nails. I think it was the one that we did the V-cut because I had to encapsulate that one, just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. And you'll see me kind of go under the nail as well, just making sure that there's no acrylic underneath the nail and making sure that that C curve is nice and crisp. So after we finish that, I'm just going to go in and buff all of the nails, making sure everything is nice and smooth. And that 5-in-1 bit does leave some ridges in the nails. So this will just make sure that it's nice and clean. So we're going to go in with our McCart rhinestone gel and also our top coat. And I'm just going to kind of just bling out her nails, and I'll let y'all watch that. I'm using the top coat that I'm using is the Saviland no wipe top coat, which is very, 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 very good. So I'll let y'all watch my bling application. time for my favorite part, the glitter nail. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look, 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 look. I had to get the camera and the lights and everything. Look, watch this. Ooh, so pretty. I don't know. I just love looking at the glitter just shine through once you put that top coat on. I heard somebody say that a shiny top coat is like lip gloss for your nails. Like it just made everything pop. And right here, I'm going underneath as well to make sure that those red bottoms are shining bright like a diamond. All right, guys, so here's the final look. I think that this set came out so pretty. I love the red, I love the nude, I love the bling, and the red bottoms. So cute. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.